Hello. I have returned Armor Art. And today we're gonna do some mermaid stuff. Because it is May. It's already almost June. I completely forgot about this. When I was still a wee sproutling, I did a lot of mermaid stuff. Or well, actually, I did like one every year. With the exception of, I think, last year or so. But I want to make it a thing again, so here we are. I already did the, you know, the basic colors and stuff. And we're just gonna render. I think time-lapse is on, yes, okay. I still haven't replaced, my mouse and my keyboard, by the way, because the one that I ordered did not work. Now I will be raging still. I think I'll just get a replacement of the one I have. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. I quite like this one. I tried to stick with a relatively same-ish color scheme. So like nothing too crazy across the color wheel except for like the makeup. So everything is in like the blue, purple, green kind of area. Which I haven't really done something like that in a while. I think it looks nice. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But I like how it looks. And I also have to consider the fact that I have two colored hair for this. I will probably do like a layer or a tonal correction after. Maybe I'll just I wanted to go with a more like a deep sea sort of look, because that is my favorite part of the ocean. Although I didn't look up anything in particular, I wanted this mermaid to look a little inhuman, dare I say? What am I looking at here? But hold on a second. Here it's a book. Actually. That also looks good. So the liner is a little messy, to admit. But it still looks pretty nice, I think. I might be wrong, I don't know. But I like how it looks. You know what? I think I might just... Actually, where is the light coming from? You know, actually, maybe This doesn't need a light source from outside. Maybe it's just her. I have this little bear. I believe. Then I have to change. Well, I want like the back parts to just, generally speaking, be darker to have a more 3D look. That. One is that. Sometimes I don't notice these things, so I'm like doing the actual rendering. But you can always fix things, which is good. Maybe I will make all of the turquoise things or parts glow. But still, I think the parts in the back should. As far as. Yeah. I'll figure something out. I'm not too pressed about it looking amazingly. I do want it to look nice, of course. But I'm just like trying something, so it's okay if it's the best thing I've ever, you know? Oh, this one as well. And then another one. It's just. Actually, I should do it like. I need to do the cast shadows. Means I need to get rid of all the extra stuff. Manage to go over because I'm an idiot. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna lower the opacity on this one a little bit. Afterwards, but I like being able to see what I'm doing. I have to admit. Nice that you can do that. No. You know. I will see that little Legal. Not quite sure which one that is from. But we'll figure it out. I don't really have anything to yap about today. I don't think. I've been pretty lethargic the past 2 days because of the summer heat. I don't do well in heat. That sounds not. That's not. I don't do well with warm weather. So I just kind of end up sleeping a bunch, which sucks, to be honest, but I just get so tired. Like, I think I like summer in theory, but in practice, I don't actually like it because it's too. It looks very strange right now. But trust the process. It'll work out. So. At least I can go swimming next week. Or this week, actually. Yeah, today is Monday. Wait a minute. Which is nice. I very much look forward to that. Because, again, I don't do well in the heat. The water keeps a lot. I might go in the morning hours, to be perfectly honest. Because it gets so warm in the afternoon. I just don't want to do anything. And it's not even that warm yet. Like, we're only in May. Once, like, June, July, August hits, it's gonna be fucking over for me. And I will be complaining all the time. But when do I not complain? I just don't like it. It's too warm. I don't... Because if you're like... You know, if it's like cold or whatever... In theory, you can just put on more layers. Right? And then eventually you'll be warm enough. But if you're too warm, you can't do that. There is a limit to what you can do. Both what is considered, publicly decent and just what's physically possible, because, like, even if you could, hypothetically speaking, are out naked, it gets so hot that even that doesn't fucking save you. So, I like winter more. I do like the idea of summer. but not like actual summer. Does that make me weird? I don't know. But it's true. I'm not the biggest fan. Sweating. And I get extremely lethargic. Like, I'm always tired anyways, but summer heat just makes me want to sleep. I also should really do an art piece for once where the character doesn't have really super duper long hair, but you know. At this point, it's just the signatures. I do genuinely like how this. I'm quite happy with it. I did want to make her look a little less humanoid looking, but I settled for this. I'm already like it's what 6:30 right now. And the problem is also when I'm streaming, my PC will like increase the temperature of the room. So I'm like suffering. But it is what it is, I suppose. I do have my windows open, at the very least. But it's very important to stay hydrated when you are dealing with a lot of heat. Oh, I guess. One thing that I can yap about is Wuthering Waves. I did not realize that it was coming out in a few days. So I guess I now know what I will be playing on Wednesday. Originally I was gonna go for like Minecraft or something, because that's cozy and stuff. But if Wua comes out, I'll be playing Wua. I am very, very excited for Wua. So we'll be playing that. If I can, I will do it in the morning, because again, summer heat. Well, hibernate, to be honest, until it's over. But I can't do that. I wish. I wish it was a little bear. I could just go into hibernation for an entire season and no one would judge me. But you can't do that as a human, so. I would try. Would. Now let's see if I did this correctly or if I was just not paying enough attention. Also, the Paper Mario remake is coming out this week. So I will also be busy with that. I won't be because I don't have a capture card, nor do I have the money to buy a capture card, so I will not be doing it. I will be playing it though. I'm very excited. I am. I mean, I know the story like the back of my hand, you know, because I played the game a lot. It's my favorite game of all time, and I am not normal about it. Uh, um. I don't know, I just really enjoy these types of games, and I really, really, really hope that they do it justice. Because, I mean, I'm not alone in saying this, obviously, but to me, and to many others, but to me, the second Paper Mario is the best one in the series. And so I hope very dearly that they don't mess it up. That they don't make it too different. It is a remaster, actually, isn't it? So it shouldn't be too different. And I sincerely hope that a lot of people, like, I don't like Nintendo because they're not very consumer friendly in the slightest. They don't really. They do a lot of things I find very questionable in the sense of, like, you know, shutting down fan games and such when the fan games are literally just fans appreciating the games that they've made. But I love this game so much, and it has taken so many years for them to actually remaster the game. I sincerely hope that a lot of people end up buying it and enjoying it because I want them to, like, you know, in my delusional mind, I want them to make another game like this again. Because ever since Sticker Star, I really haven't liked the series at all. So, I hope, I pray, yada yada yada, that people get to enjoy my favorite game. Those that have, of course, already played it, and those that are new to it. It is such a good game. And I will be very happy if the remaster does justice. It feels kind of weird to think about that, like, an entirely new generation now has access to a game. um, that I care so, so much about. And I will not shutting up about it, I guess. You know what I also did yesterday, actually? For the first time in, like, forever, I was on the critically acclaimed. And I did some of that mock tome. I also checked out the job action trailer thingy, as you do. And I'm very excited for Picto. some of the changes I'm a little about. I'm very excited for Astro as well. Um, although I find it a bit sad that the RNG element got completely removed, but it's better than what we currently have. I still think the original way of doing things was the most fun, but I understand that the Raiders were very upset about that in particular. Now the RNG is completely gone. I hope they're happy. I say the Raiders like I'm not also one, but I never played Astro. What do I know? I am excited for Astro changes, simply because I really, really, really didn't like the last one. I didn't like everything they did to Astro post Stormblood. I'm glad that at the very least that's not really a thing anymore. I am also upsetty spaghetti. Not like totally upset, but like, you know, disgruntled, I suppose. About them removing the what are they called? The positionals for Dragoon. I really wish they would stop babyfying the goddamn game. Like, you have 2 positionals in total. You used to have more, but it is only 2, and I don't know why they have to get rid of those as well. I think it makes it more fun if you have to move around a little bit as a melee DPS. But what do I know? I'm just annoyed because I love Dragoon. And every single time they make it easier, and I'm just like, but why though? You know? I dislike the fact that they removed the actual gauge part of Dragoon. Now they're taking away my positionals. How dare they? So, needless to say, I'm not the happiest about that. Black Mages always looks fucking good though. It's like, I know it's like a meme and all, but at this point it's starting to feel real. Because Yoshi P fucking plays the job. It is never bad. Like, it's just solid. And they keep adding more things that are just quality of life and stuff, and it's like, I wish they would do that with the other jobs. But it is what it is, I suppose. Can't make them change it. Wish I could. I also really liked what they did with Scholar, even if it's not like something quote unquote special. I suspected this for a while, I must say. Sometimes I am a smarticle particle, but when they introduced the fashion accessories to like open world combat, I was like, they're gonna use that for actual mechanics or like job skills later, because it's just like testing it out, you know? And I was right, because the wings that you get with Scholar, a lot like the fashion accessory ones, which also makes me hope that you can actually use the fashion accessories in dungeons or instances or whatever because they look very cool and I like them. But I don't know how you would do that for a scholar. I don't know. Maybe for that particular instance you'd have to hide them or something. I don't know. But I figured that this was just like a testing something out kind of thing, and I was right. And I'm very happy about that. I like something that I always found a bit annoying was that they didn't really use the fairy gauge that much. Like, there's not many skills that use the fairy gauge. So I'm happy that they added at least one more. Because, like, realistically speaking, I forgot all the names of the skills, but you know the tether one? Which is the only one that really uses a lot of the gauge. You don't really use that one too much. Or at least I never did. And it's not like I'm some fucking sproutling or anything. I did do Savage on Scholar. Not that I'm a particularly good Savage raider, but I did do it. And even in Savage, I never really found much use for that skill. Especially because it's not particularly good to me, at the very least. Like, the tick it does is not justifying the fact that you can't use any other fairy skills while you have it on, and it's like, well, maybe not, you know? But I am glad we get to use more fairy skills, or more fairy gauge stuff. But it did feel lacking, I must say. You have, like, three skills that actually use the fairy gauge? Maybe? But it fills up so fast just because you were constantly using your regular fairy abilities and stuff that really there should be more skills that use it. Because I think it's Fey Illumination that I at the very least used a lot because it was used. Even though it has a relatively short cooldown, my gauge was still like overtly full for the most part. Because again, the tether, not very good. If you had like a tank with a tank buster that was like a several hit tank buster, then yeah, maybe, right? Because then you'd consistently heal them up a little bit or something. But if it's like in any other situation, it's like you're better off using something. At least I think so. I'm not the biggest fan of that, I must say. We'll see though. I won't be healing this tier. Or this expansion, probably. Because genuinely doing the second tier was very exhausting. I do like healing. I do. But it's just oftentimes you have to manage other people who consistently require your healing more than some others in the party, and it's just like, I shouldn't have to do that. But I did. Hey. Let's see. The fuck? I don't want like anything particularly too strong. Just a little bit of extra to the area. And also whatever you call this, additional shadows, I suppose. Like here. I also haven't made any progress on my model since the last week. I want to like actually add all of the extras that I have. I actually start rigging. Although I think technically I can already start now. I want it to be like ready. Huh? I don't know why my back hurts so much today. Apologies. I don't remember anything else about the job action trailer that I guess like right. But I'm not too bothered about Viper because I be the one doing or playing it. I mean, I'll eventually level it, of course, because I level every single job to the max level. But I don't know. It's just another melee job to me. Really. Not to like make it look bad or anything. It's there, I guess. Well, I was, of course, excited about Sage, although I couldn't really tell what it really did. I think there was an AoE dot, which was very cool. But like, I'll have to see it in game, I guess. So far, I think my plan with my friends is to well, obviously pre-order. I bought it. I think both of my, at the very least, one of them has it. So we will be starting 20th, right? And we will absolutely no life Eurik Orthos to get the levels that we need. Of course, leveling roulette and stuff is also a thing. But I will be on Pictol. My friend will be on Viper. And I think our third buddy will be on Baller this time. I didn't want to heal anymore. um, but yeah, that's basically what it's gonna be, I think. So we're gonna make it fit for the new expansion. I still don't know if I want to stream it. I guess I still have a month. 'Cause I guess it depends on how the queues are and stuff. Because if the queues are once again particularly long, I think I will just stream something else. I get in the queue. I really hope that it's not that way this time around though, because it was a pain in the ass. Like, genuinely, Endwalker was hard. I don't really want to be awake at like 4 in the morning so I can play the game, so I will not. I very much hope that this time around the devs have actually ensured that that won't happen. I mean, it shouldn't, right? Because the pandemic is quote unquote over. All the restrictions were lifted. So they should have all of the stuff that they need. Also, they also made a new data center for EU. That's the thing. Oh. And I know for a fact there's not much going on our servers at the very least. Maybe they're a bit overtly prepared this time, but it's better safe than sorry. I guess there's a lot of games I look forward to in the summer. 2 of them coming out this week. But even beyond that, I am very for like or Dawntrail. I know a lot of people are excited for Shadow of the Erdtree, but I haven't even fucking properly touched the first game, so I don't feel I should worry about that. The first game being Elden Ring. I do want to play it, but currently, I'm very busy, and I also haven't figured out how to not get motion sick. I don't know, some games are really weird like that for me, because I'm like, usually I don't really have such issues, but sometimes I get so genuinely like motion sick with certain camera movements that I'm struggling. That is to say, I think it's usually only when I'm on torrent, so I will probably have to just walk everywhere. Unless I absolutely have to use torrent. Um, not the most fun idea, but it I gotta, you know, I don't really have much of a choice. Um, uh, okay, I should add more. Like here-ish. Or like here. Because again, the light is coming from her, so everything else should ish. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Because it looks like, obviously, Elden Ring is a good game, like objectively. I want to play it, but camera movement makes me good in my stomach. It's like, ah. Oh, I didn't even... What am I doing? Either way, I will not be playing it on release. I will be playing Wua on release, which is on Wednesday. um, so Wua Paper Mario off stream, I guess, because I don't have a capture card and those cost a lot of money. It shouldn't be this hard to stream a Nintendo game, but it is. Well, unfortunately, I'm sure I will try to give my opinions as I go through it. Because I do genuinely want to share it with people. But we shall see. This all goes down. Either way. I have a lot of games to play this month. I guess I have something to. It's unusual because I'm not one to like buy a lot of games. I usually stick to the same few that I have, or if I do buy one, I only buy like one every year or so, maybe. I'll see. I have 2 games. I mean, obviously Woo doesn't cost anything, but I have 2 games lined up for this month and the next one. And then Final Fantasy 14, which is going to take up a lot of my time. So there's that. And I don't know, I look forward to it. I'm not one to really get all the new release games. Only if they like really interest me. Or if it's from like a series I really enjoy. Like, for example, next year, Dragon Age Dreadwolf should come out. That's something I'm very excited for. Very, 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 very excited because I love Dragon Age. I sincerely hope that this game will be a good one. So, that's something I am 100% going to buy. Other than that though, I don't really have anything in particular. I guess something that's like, you know, a million years away is The Elder Scrolls 6. That I do look forward to. But again, that's years away. Um, I don't know. There's not really much other I am personally looking forward to. But I also don't keep up much with these sorts of things. If it's like a very famous series or there's like controversy or whatever, then usually it does fall in my radar or whatever. Most of the time, I don't really pay attention. I just never really had the budget for it. You know, buying every single famous game. And I also just don't care much. I have my specific set of games that I like, and I play those. I usually don't really go out of my comfort zone. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. I really feel the need to. Huh? Oh, I don't know. I just usually don't get FOMO or whatever unless a game really, really interests me. I don't really care. maybe a blessing in disguise because that stops me from excessively spending money on games. But I don't know. Hmm. Trying to like get certain uh muscles, I guess. Be apparent. Hmm. I don't know if this is. It's more. Also, a lot of the games that I've bought semi recently are just games I already played, but on different platforms. I'm mainly thinking of the Final Fantasy. I like how I bought Skyrim again on PC when I first got mine. Um, I'm indeed one of those people that has fallen for Todd Howard's trap. But it is also just objectively better on PC, I think. Because of mods. Which is why I don't understand how Nintendo is so against anything the community makes. Any fan game, any mod immediately gets shut down. Like, but why though? Are you not happy that people care this much about your fucking games? That they like create whole fan games for free? Like, come on, bro. Like, I get they have like a brand image and stuff, but your brand image is also just you don't like your consumers at this point. And I don't know if that's such a good brand image to have, you know? But unfortunately, they get away with it because even though they've made a lot of strange or bad decisions, people still buy their stuff. So it doesn't matter what you think of them. I kind of also want to play the old Dragon Age games on stream. I've been thinking about this for a while, because Dreadwolf is said to release next year. Rumor has it that it will. So I thought it would be good to have a little refresher before I get into that. I'm very glad that I originally bought Origins ages ago, though. I don't even know why, because, like, from the games I had previously played, that one didn't seem like one I would play. But I did end up playing it, and I loved it. And then I played all the other ones too, and I loved them as well. Even though I do like Origins the most. Really, really like Dragon Age in general. At the very least, I feel like I should play Inquisition before we get back in betas. See though. Because that is a very long game. There's many, many, many hours I put into this game. Like, I think on my main save file that I have, my main character, I have like over 100 hours. And I actually started that one over from like scratch. And I had 100 hours on the old one. Inquisition is a very long game. Worth it though, in my humble opinion. Does it have its problems? Yes. Any game has its problems. I mean, like... I don't know, because like ideally I'd play them all in chronological order, but that would mean I have to stream like a lot to finish before Dreadwolf comes out. Because if I don't know, I'll have to like look into how many hours I have in the other games. Because if we take into account the 100 hours of Inquisition, of course that's also doing a lot of like the side quest stuff, like gathering all the shards and whatnot, that kind of stuff. But that doesn't even take up that much of the time. A lot of it is literally just the game. Like the main story and stuff. Or like the dragons or whatever, you know? Like these are all things that you'd think make up a lot of the hours. They don't though. Or at least I don't think they do. Also, like doing all of the DLC adds extra time. So we'll see. I would like to. Because even if the game ends up being poopy garbage, I am still going to buy it. Maybe not the best mindset to have, but that is how I have faith. I hope it's because I really, really love Dragon Age and I want their games to be good. Please. I will despair if I end up not enjoying it. Although I think I will. I personally think my standards for enjoying games is very low. It doesn't have to be a 10 out of 10 game. Yep, I had fun. So, as long as it's, you know, similar enough to the other game. Color, no. I don't know. I just I'm very, like, happy with the idea of playing more Dragon Age, but I did hear about all of the hiccups that they've had. I am cautiously optimistic, let's call it that. Um, I am at the very least very excited to like be in Antiva and yeah, and all that stuff. And what's that place called? I forgot. The place where the Magisters are from. I forgot. No idea. Anyways, cautiously optimistic. Simply because I know a lot of people left. I'm aware of that. But I also really, really like Dragon Age. So even though a lot of good people are not working on it, and I think I'm going to like it. I'm not particularly hard to please. As long as they keep like the key elements the same, you know, like the banter and stuff is very important to me. Sincerely hope that they keep it. Otherwise, I would be very sad. No, that's not this one. I don't know. I just want it to be good. But I guess that's something April say about the games that they like. It's good. Okay. Well, we've done the hair and skin. So we'll be doing eyes next. I also want those to like both, but for now, at the very least, I'm gonna work on just the regular shading of it. Ah, see my mistake. Hold the phone while I get rid of it. Send. See. Do you feel like I need to work on how to draw this thing in comparison to everything else? But what do I know? I don't know anything. Hmm. I need to like actually very soon like figure out what games I want to play because I can always have something to do right now. No pressure there because I always have some. But with games, even though I have so many, I don't know. I just need to like figure out what I want to do. for this one. And maybe I won't even add any. We'll see. Um. We'll see. Let's just put one like here or whatever. It looks like it looks so much friendlier. um. The difference is astonishing. Wow. I'll figure it out which one I want. Oh, also, forgot to add the actual shadows to the square. Lol. Okay. This looks nice. I like it. I feel like maybe the skin is a bit. Well, we'll see. What else do I know about the outfit and the tail? But I'm going to save real quick. And then we're gonna do that part of the body. Or you know what, actually? No, I will go with this. But keep it like dark and I feel like this would be like this, I guess. While this one would be dark on the outside. You know, actually, this is weirdly fitting for both. Obviously, it's mermaid, so I'm gonna do a mermaid piece, but also Um, I am a One Piece watcher, right? And I'm currently on Fishman Island, which makes this weirdly fitting. Although I don't know, maybe I'm just not the right person for this arc. I really don't like Fishman so far. I just greatly dislike how they do Sanji. Because I just don't see why it's necessary. To dramatize it that way when you can just be like, stop being an idiot pervert. I did not enjoy. Did not enjoy so far. Like, there's some cool characters and all. There's also a lot of really weird stuff going on there. And it's just kind of like, huh. Well, that's odd. You do that. The simple answer, of course, is I'm not the target audience for this sort of thing. But I just... it's weird, is what I'm trying to say. Feels a little strange. We'll see though, I guess. Maybe it'll surprise me after all and show me something I enjoy. But it's just I guess it's just anime in general. Where I'm just kinda like, huh. I'm not the biggest fan of the excessive fan service, I suppose. So seeing it is just kind of like, you know? Especially since in a lot of cases, at least to me, it actually detracts from what's currently going on in whatever show you're watching. It's just like were you forced to put it there, or like why is that there, you know? But again, I understand that I am not a teenage boy, shockingly. So I am not the intended target audience for this stuff, but I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Why does it have to be the way it is? I wish it wasn't. Yeah, there's a few shows at least where it's not constantly in your face, which is it is still like excessively present in anime as a large though, and I just find it strange. I just find it strange that there's so much fan service with like underage girls. But do we need to have this? Does this drive the plot forward, or are you just horny? You know? The answer is the latter. Maybe you don't need it. You don't. I should honestly watch more anime, but I end up just like I I need to like limit my TikTok usage because it's unreal how much time I spend on it. And it's not good for you either, obviously. I should space it out with other things instead. I always end up not doing it. I don't know, it's just too easy to like swipe, swipe and not stop. um because like I kind of wanted to get into like just going on Instagram as well again. I don't really use it much, even though I don't use it so I use it so little to the point where I forget to like post my art on there. Which is a problem because I'm like lagging behind on there now. But I I used to use it a lot when I was younger. Maybe it's like an age thing, but I did use it a lot. And I kind of want to get, like, I want to diversify what I use at the very least. Doesn't mean I should use it more. I don't think I should, but I should diversify. You know? Um, hmm. I should be drawing more in general. Like, I do draw, I think. I could be doing more, and I'm not. I want to. I want to do more. Hmm. I do really genuinely just feel lethargic constantly, and it's bad. What's that? Hmm. I do like looking at my old stuff on occasion and just like comparing it to my new stuff. Because I feel like I've improved quite a bit. Hopefully. Um, in some ways, at the very least. I feel like my lighting has become more dynamic since. Oh, actually, I don't know since, but it looks better, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's not what I wanted to. See, I don't know what to do with this. Because I feel like it should all be like... ignore that. It should all be like flowy. I still need to like... Yep. To the tail. I'll figure something out. Because it's round, so it has to be... Maybe I'll do it for... Because then I still have a gradient, but because the outside parts are like glowy and shit, maybe like a little tiny bit at the edges. A little bit. Yeah. Almost a bit much on this one. Or maybe it isn't much and I just need to... Of course I do need a cast shadow. Certain parts. The tail here. Have one here. This part. I do really need to make it glow somehow. I'll just turn this into... Looks not... Change that. Just thinking right now. Trying to figure out how I want this to look. The... I guess my best shot would just be to have a different layer. It's not layer. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of and then I can add maybe a little bit of a glow on one side. Not much, but like a little bit, you know? I don't know, I'm just trying. I'm just throwing shit at a wall and hoping one of them will stick. Oh, I also forgot about stuff. I still need to fix that in a second. Let me do that. This needs to be like dark and maybe I'll just oh. Start off like that. And then hide this while I work on actual law clip. So it needs to be another layer. Doesn't look bad. I don't dislike her. Of course, it's gonna be dark because it's very far from the light, but I'll still give it a few highlights. Okay. This isn't even that bad so far. I need to figure out what I want to do. Cause, let's see, shall we? I do want certain parts to be gonna have to figure out how to make that look good. I don't think it looks that bad, to be honest. Okay. Well, I want the background to be a little bit more versatile, I guess, so I'll add a little bit more darkness to the outer edges. Even though I'm not going to like, but I'm going anyways. I feel like it's too strong. I don't know. But then again, I guess it would look like that. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the veil. See? I'm an idiot. Lamau even. I forgot about that part entirely. We wanted to have like a it should be more like this. The light is coming from like her tail, so everything outside needs to be. I need to get rid of that real quick so it'll be better. Although it doesn't help much considering I just have to like do this real quick because I can't actually see. And get rid of that too so I can see. This looks very strange right now, but trust. I can't even fucking see what I'm doing. I think that should be fine now, right? Here as well. Needs to be a smaller brush. We wanted to have a slight semblance of a form. Therefore, just give it a little bit of extra shadows. In places. I didn't notice that. Okay, immediately. See, it's good that I color it like this, because otherwise I would have missed that. Or that, for that matter. we can't add a bit more to it. And I also need to go a bit. There's no way this doesn't fucking flow from all the shit it's exposed to. A lot less than that though. That's good. I should actually a tiny bit of shadow right here. Not too strong, but like decently visible. In this area. I don't know. I'm kind of sad that I got rid of like all. Not all of it, but like a big part of it. The top of the hair chunk. That's not the right thingy. I don't know if I like it more without the veil. We'll see, I suppose. You know, there's upload 2 versions. See which one I like more. Let's see. I think it's quite the short stream actually, because I think I'll be done in a few minutes, so it's only 2 hours, but you know. Once again, what do I do with this? I already forgot what I was doing with Robin, so let me have a look. Guess I got rid of it. Which makes sense. Let me create a copy of this layer. And then get rid of this. Well, I should know why it looks like that, but it does. Okay. Wanted to do figure out why this is the way it is. Okay. I think this one is like, what is that? Yeah. Okay. What is it now? um. I'll figure it out, don't you worry. Oh. Maybe it's just like straight up. I think it is just straight up missing. Hmm. Yes, sir, it sure is. Okay. So I want to do the over the eyes thing. I can. Honest with. Oh, I'm dumb. Hmm. I'll be doing it like this because the eyes glow. Highlight should be at the bottom, closer to the eye. On the opposite, bottom part. I love this song, by the way. I fucking, even if it's really short, technically, I fucking love this song so much. Take the Journey is very good, and I like it a lot, and you should listen to it. Hmm. There we go. I'm not too happy with the bottom lashes, I'm gonna be honest. I'll fix that, or I'll try to fix it real quick. A little bit more shape here. Okay. Let's save again. And then my itty bitty, you know, those thingies that are. Just because I can. And because I don't know, I just think it looks nice. I just like it. No particular reason, I think it's neat. Oh, these ones look a little weird, actually. Let me redo it. And then like one here. No, that's not the right color. Maybe some in the back here as well. Here. Some lanky ones in the front as well. Here for I like one that goes out at the back. Here at the ends, some itty bitty pieces. Or like, I don't know, like right here. And then get rid of that at the end. Okay. That is pretty much it. For today, I think. Shorter stream. Because I didn't have to do as much. But I think it looks nice. It's a different coloring approach, or different lighting approach than I usually would do. But I don't think it looks bad. On the contrary, I like it quite a bit. That being said, I don't have anything in particular I need to be doing today still. In terms of like art. So I think I will be stopping here today. I.e. I will end the stream here, upload the piece on Friday. Usually is when I upload whatever I've been drawing. And then also have a time lapse for Friday, hopefully on TikTok. And with that, I shall be leaving you for today. I will be playing Wuthering Waves on Wednesday. And well, I look forward to it. I'm very excited. I love these types of like fucking I don't know what you would call them. I don't want to call it like a Breath of the Wild clone because, you know, obviously that's not the first game that has had open world stuff like this. But you know, it's that kind of game like Genshin and Breath of the Wild and stuff, and I love those games. I just like being able to like run around and do stuff. I look forward to that a lot. I will be stopping here for today. And then I will see you on Wednesday with Wuthering Waves. I bid you adieu. And goodbye. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.